Talk about the diciness, though, that is going to be arriving for tomorrow. We are keeping an eye on a low-pressure system, which is spawning a cold front, which is it's wreaking havoc already in Texas. It has its eyes set on Louisiana and Mississippi for today, and then it's going to be heading towards the Carolinas.
It's going to be a long 24 hours for a lot of folks.
It is. For context, we have a moderate risk for severe weather for Louisiana and Mississippi. This is a look at our South Park camera, but just for context so you understand, we are looking at Louisiana and Mississippi, about 2.9 million people under that moderate risk for severe weather. So while we are quiet over our South Park neighborhood right now, these are the showers and storms that's going to be heading in our way. As a matter of fact, already spawning a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Louisiana. We also have one just outside of Houston that's part of this line of storms heading east towards the Mississippi region and eventually towards the Carolinas. For us, just increasing cloud cover, that's going to be what sets the stage for today with a mix of sun and clouds. It's a warmer start to your day, which is going to lead to a warmer finish. But the storm system that we're watching set to arrive for your Wednesday, the timing of this is going to be important. The instability grows as the day continues. Right now, we have the showers arriving late in the morning, mid-morning around 6:45 a.m., eventually arriving and having the heavy downpours and storms coming in at 10:45 right before noon. The pesky storms stick around into the second half of the day. 6 p.m. is when we start seeing a brunt of these storms pushing east towards Raleigh and further towards the Outer Banks while we start drying out here back on the back end towards the Queen City. Why do I think this is good news for us? Because, like I mentioned, the instability gets more and more widespread. The gray here showing our best chance for really fueling those storms. This comes at about 3 p.m. Even further for the 5:30 p.m. hour. Notice along our mountain counties north of I-40 having some of the significant what we would call buoyancy and uplift in the atmosphere for some of these storms to become severe and even get on the threshold where they could spin up an isolated tornado. But this is until Wednesday evening where we're already having those showers taper off. So that's what makes me hopeful that most of the severe threat is going to be focused to our east. We have the slight risk for severe weather included in that yellow, marginal risk back towards our mountain counties. We are still going to hold on to some breezy conditions, the main threat being the high winds, hail, and isolated tornadoes possible from this. Again, I'm thinking our main threat is going to be to the east as of right now. Anywhere from ½ an inch of rain to somewhere about closer to 3/4 of an inch, all depending on where the heavy downpour is set up. So just know Wednesday looks to be a soaker, whether we have that severe weather or not. You just want to be prepared for some significant rainfall at the very least. We also have Thursday and Friday tapering off in showers before we dry up for the weekend. Temperature-wise, waking up to the 50s and 40s. We're going to be making a run for the mid-70s today. So it's going to be another warm, pleasant afternoon with a mix of sun and clouds. We'll hold on to the 70s for Wednesday, only dropping down into the upper 50s tonight and Wednesday night. We cool off, though, for the rest of the week, getting into the low 60s by Saturday and Sunday, rebounding into the upper 60s with sunny conditions by Monday of next week.